Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Oklo. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 1st of May, 2025, our system has assigned Oklo a rating of hold or accumulate, providing it with a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 158.57% since we first recommended purchasing Oklo, which was 29 days ago. This results in an average return of 5.47% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Considering the recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next movement as it could shift in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong upward trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the threshold of the current trend, which was broken at $58.37, a level that may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $78.38 will be the next possible peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 116.88% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 22.31% and 86.10%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 124.53%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 11.94% to positive 121.61% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $59.91 and $150.76. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Oklo Inc. stock price on Wednesday moving between $53.36 and $68.91. The Oklo Inc. stock price gained 29.48% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, rising from $52.54 to $68.03. During this day, the stock fluctuated 29.14%, with a low of $53.36 and a high of $68.91. Although the price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 23.15% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 39 million more shares were traded than the day before, with 53 million shares bought and sold for approximately $3.60 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $68.91. While the lowest price was $5.35. Currently, the price is 1.28% or 88 cents below the 52-week high of $68.91, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Oklo Incorporated recently captured the market's attention with a dramatic stock surge of nearly 30%, following the announcement of a new contract with the United States military to supply nuclear power to Eielson Air Force Base in Alaska. This deal marks a significant milestone for the company, positioning it as a key player in the advanced nuclear energy sector and reflecting increased government interest in microreactor technology as a clean power solution. On the same day, Oklo also announced a proposed public offering of $400 million in common stock, with an additional option for underwriters to purchase up to $60 million more. While this could provide necessary capital for growth and development, investors may be cautious, as public offerings can often dilute existing shares. In the short term, the military contract could drive further investor confidence and speculative interest, especially in a climate where nuclear energy is gaining traction as a reliable alternative amid increasing energy demands driven by sectors such as artificial intelligence. However, the new stock offering poses potential challenges as investors weigh the balance between immediate gains and long-term growth dilution. In the long run, Oklo's strategic positioning within the defense sector and its dedication to innovative nuclear solutions could solidify its market presence, but ongoing scrutiny of its financial maneuvers will be crucial for sustaining investor enthusiasm. How these factors play out will be critical for Oklo's stock performance in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned OKLO a buy grade, accompanied by an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, it was reported that William Blair rated OKLO as outperform with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, Wedbush reported a rating of outperform for OKLO paired with a hold action. On the same day, Citigroup reported a neutral grade for OKLO along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, Wedbush assigned OKLO a rating of outperform with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Oklo stock a general sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. The Oklo Incorporated stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal derived from the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is anticipated at levels of $53.02 and $38.49. A decline below any of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal originated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 233.64%. Further growth is expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 37 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 31 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 30 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 36 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 14 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $55.24 and $53.90. There is an inherent risk when a stock approaches a support level, as a break below this point could lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this instance, Oklo Inc. has support just below today's level at $55.24. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $53.90 and $52.72. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a notably wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $15.55 between its high and low, which represents a change of 29.14%. For the past week, the daily average volatility of this stock has been 13.94%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Oklo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies experience down periods, often due to factors beyond their control. How consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 12th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 11 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Oklo encounters its first support level at $55.24. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from various analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some of the recent insider trades. On the 29th of May, 2025, Cochrane Caroline executed an insider sell of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Cochrane Caroline again executed an insider sell of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. Also on the 29th of May, 2025, DeWitt Jacob conducted an insider sell of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On that day, DeWitt Jacob sold another 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. Earlier on the 21st of May, 2025, Kinsley Richard executed an insider sell of 1,200 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 88 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of approximately 37.366. In total, insiders have purchased 93,756,834 shares and sold 32,287,339 shares in these last 88. Our recommended stop loss is set at $65.73, indicating a decrease of 3.38%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces significant risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 81, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 36 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Oklo Inc. presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to recommend it as a buy at this time. Currently, it is best regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may want to maintain or accumulate their positions while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our recommendation from a buy to a hold or accumulate since the last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, June 12th, we anticipate that Oklo will open lower by $4.60, starting the day at $63.43. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.